Good morning, guys and gals. It's another beautiful, bright, sunny day here on the work floor. I stopped yesterday because I got tired. Had to give my back a rest. So we're going to continue today with these plaques and just fine hand sanding. Try to get all the little fuzzies off of it. And get these things ready to go over to my sawhorse area there where I set up and spray with polyurethane. At least that's the plan. As I look these over, make sure I got all the little pieces off. That looks pretty good. Like I said, this is a continuation of my video from yesterday that I went ahead and posted last night, and I got several nice comments on, so I appreciate it and thank those of you that made the comments. Like I said, I hope what I'm doing is bringing someone some amount of pleasure, if that's the correct word to use. Okay. I know that watching me do this is probably boring you to death. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish this up off camera. I just wanted to let you know that this was a continuation of yesterday's video. And you would understand where we're at. And if you come in for the first time, this is your first time visiting my site, and you're kind of curious as to what's going on, or you don't understand what's happening here, I recommend that you go back to the video from yesterday. Watch it. It's kind of long. It's almost 30-minute video. But watch it. That'll bring you up to speed on what I'm doing here. And then you'll be up to speed with the rest of us. You'll know where we're at and what's going on. And you won't be wondering. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video at this time. Finish up this light sanding that I'm doing. And get these get my sawhorses set up with the supporting boards and set them over there to where I can spray them. That's the next thing. Is I spray all my plaques like this with polyurethane, and it just makes them come to life. They just totally changes the perception or outlook of these pieces of wood. So that's where we are. So I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, guys and gals, I'm getting ready to spray. Now, just a minute ago, the sunshine was so bright out here, I couldn't hardly see. And now it's clouded over. It hasn't been 5 minutes, and it's clouded over. And it looks like it's going to rain any moment, so wouldn't you know it. Anyhow, I spray polyurethane on this red oak, and that's what really draws out the color. I don't know if this is going to show up on video or not, but here goes. And when you know it, did all that sand in, and there's a fuzzy that I didn't get. Jeez. I'm going to spray all of them from this side, and then I'll come around the other side and spray them again. Make sure I get all the cracks and crevices. And what I'll do is I'll put oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 coats on this polyurethane. Seeing how I'm not painting these, I don't have to put as many coats on. And normally when I do painting on my plaques, I put on 5, 6, 7 coats of polyurethane to get the wood good and sealed. Because I come back after I spray the color coat, whatever color I'm using, after I spray that on the wood, I come back and sand off portions of it. It's usually when I've done a carving where I've carved down into the wood using a V-bit, and then I spray down into those carved letters, and whatever color I'm using gets down inside the letters, and then I come back with my sander and sand off the top coat of paint, leaving the letters painted down in the letters, and they really stand out that way. Pardon my backside here. I'm trying to make sure I get all the portions of this plaque with polyurethane on it. This really brings out the red in this red oak. I tell you, it really looks nice once it's dried up. It looks nice wet, but once it's dried, it really looks good. And each piece of red oak stains just a little bit differently than the other. Even when they're all out of the same board, they still take on different hues. All right, that's it for the first coat. We'll let that sit for a couple hours and dry up, and come back out and see what it looks like before we spray another coat on it. So that's it for now. We will talk to you again real soon. Well, guess what? The sun's back out today. It was overcast and cloudy a little bit ago. Now the sun's back out. But I'm just going to zoom in here a little bit, show you these plaques. I've got 2 good coats of polyurethane on them now. And I'm going to let those dry the rest of the day, because I've got to turn those over once they're dried and spray the backside. But you can see how that polyurethane just makes that red oak just jump up and shine. I'm real pleased with it and the way it comes out. And this video clip's going to be a short one today. I will continue this tomorrow. This is the 5th of July. So I will continue this tomorrow on the 6th. I'll be flipping them over, doing the back side. And once the back side's been sprayed, I will come back and put it together, put the hooks in it and all that, and see what the finished product is going to look like. So that's it for today, folks. I thank you again. I thank you for watching as usual. I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And I hope you have a nice day. Good day. Okay, guys, the goal today is to spray the back side of these plaques the other day with the polyurethane, which I've done that, all but one. I left this one because I had to do some work on it. What I wanted to do was drill a little hole in the back that angled up, so when you hang it on the wall, the nail would go in there and hook it. And very successful. It turned out very good. The only problem, the plaque is upside down. So if I can screw it up, I will. So I will do it again. And I tell you what, I double checked that thing and I measured it and make sure I got it center hold, and I did this and I did that to make sure it'd come out right. The only thing I didn't check or verify was the top and the bottom. I tell you what, folks, I have a special talent for screwing things up. I mean, it is a special talent. Not everybody can screw things up like I can. So, one more time, we will try all of this again and see. And I'm just going to leave that hole there. I'm not going to cover it up. I'm going to let the world see my mess up. Okay, that's much better. Now we'll be able to hang it on the wall. If they decide to hang it on the wall and don't stick it in the closet somewhere. Jeez. Fortunately, it's the back side, and like I said, once it's hung up, nobody will see it. I could fill it with wood filler, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to set this over here and spray it with polyurethane and call it a day. It's kind of overcast and yucky today. Oh, wrong way again. It's kind of overcast and yucky today, so I think it's nice enough that I can let this polyurethane dry out here and basically have these things finished, other than putting the mounting hanging screws on it. And I'm just about out of polyurethane in this can. I think I got enough to finish this last plaque. Make sure I get the edges good. Okay, go over these other ones one more time. Use up this can. You can really see how this red oak just comes to life when you put this polyurethane on it. Boy, I mean, it just makes it pop. All right, that's it. I'm gonna let those dry and come back out in a few hours and see what they look like. We'll be back with you at that time. Whew, I just got back from town, had to go into my local hardware store to pick me up a couple of pieces of wood for my next project. And while we're out, we had dinner and all, and of course we came back. We timed it just perfectly being retired. Get caught up in that 5 o'clock rush hour traffic. I just love it. Anyhow, I put my first 2 hooks, you can see that, into this plaque. This is the bottom one, so it'll hang on the bottom, so it only needs hooks on the top as expected. And they went in pretty good. I've got to go ahead and put in, what I figure, 4, 8, 12, 16 more hooks. So we'll just knock these out over here. And screw them in. The little holes that I screwed in there could have been a next drill bit up size, I think, but seems to be working fine. But what I do want to do is get me a tool here to make putting those drills in there a little easier. Those bits in there, I Oh, come on, James, get your head out of your backside. Putting the hooks in there a little easier. There's what I'm looking for, my little small vice grip. When I didn't know what I wanted to say, I was searching for vice grips. I knew I had these in there someplace. Clamp this on there. Open that up a little bit. Make turning these hooks in a little easier, a little tough on the fingers when we get down this last 3 or 4 turns. Don't break it. Well, shh. Don't break it, James, and I broke the damn thing. So, might as well set that aside because I'm going to have to drill another hole for that. Guess I need to just do these by hand and let it hurt my fingers, because using that tool I just broke it right off. Boy, I just love it when a plan comes together. Man, that's hard. Hard on the fingers. Okay, what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish up putting the rest of these hooks in off camera. There's no need you sitting there watching me doing this and messing up possibly, and then seeing me swear a lot. You get enough of that as it is. But I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these hooks put in and adjust them so, and I got to drill out that one, or just drill a hole next beside it, I guess, and drive another screw in, another hook in. So be right back with you. Okay guys, I guess it's a good thing I did have the camera off, because I broke 3 of these hooks trying to screw them down in there, and you folks didn't need to hear me talking the way I was. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. Yeah, you can see it. Oh. That's the mother, the father and the mother. Oh, the son. And the daughter. You can see all that. There you go. So that's the family, and that's the hanging, and that's done, and all I got to do is give it to them now. So that's it for now. That's the end of this video. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen, I'd ask that you subscribe to my channel, because I'm always doing something. I've got another project over here in the wings just waiting to get started. So that'll be it for now. For now, this is the DIY/CNC woodworker. We hope you have a nice day, and God bless.